out. Get in, guys. Get in. Here we go. No, fall a little bit. Right down the corner, guys. Well, 2 outs. Balls up. Illegal. Look. One dead, guys. One, guys. Still here. No. 2 outs, man.
I think I can. I think we're on air here for the 55th annual No Glove Nationals tournament. See about 100 of you with us, bearing with us through those technical issues. We appreciate it as that one pop up from Elliot Pisarczyk to the right side for out number 3 there in the top of the second. Want to thank everyone for bearing with us during those issues. Unfortunately, we don't have the wide camera to get the outfield lines, but we do have the bases, and oh boy, that's important. So I want to thank everyone for joining us here. 2023 No Glove Nationals. Adam Cumby here up in the booth. We've got Shooters taking on Hall of Fame Concessions. Shooters got off to an early 4-0 lead in the top of the first. Concessions got one back in the first. While I was getting the cameras going, I was unable to score everything, so my apologies that'll be a little bit scattered. But we're going to have broadcasts here all weekend long, so we'll get the bad ones out of the way early. So Dakota Walker leading things off here. Ropes that one in to left. Caught at the top of your screen for out number one. 55th Annual No Glove Nationals Tournament here at the Park District of Forest Park. As I said, you can learn all about this tournament, hear all the information, see some videos, pictures, everything else, broadcast schedules, and the food. You can't beat the food and the beverages, so make sure you come out here to the Park District of Forest Park. I'll be taking lots of pictures and putting them on those pages to entice you. It's that one from Zeman off home plate. There's a strike. Had a GoPro all set for this one. It overheated, but thankful for our trusty Mevo. It's an us vote today as it got us working for the broadcast. Is that one roped into left? Left fielder in a few steps, then course corrects back to make the catch. So Justin Burns up. Want to thank one of our key scorekeepers and volunteers, Sammy Jo, for coming back last year. She was here with me for all the games on Field 1 last year and still decided to come back. So she's a nurse. She's got guts of steel. That one off the plate. So once again, want to thank everyone for joining us here as we're underway here in the second inning. Apologies for the late start. Really not much we can do about the heat. We were talking as a staff before the game. I don't know the last time I saw it sticking at 90 at 6 p.m., thinking usually it gets cooler, but that's not the case. We're going to have to earn the cooler weather as that one up the middle to Doss. Can't pick it cleanly. Slight bobble, and that's going to be all Burns needs on first base. So 2 outs here for Chris. Nedelicki, the 10 hitter. Want to give Hall of Fame Concessions credit. Their shorts matching the color scheme of our tourney shirts this year. Same with Shooters. Can't have a better feature there for your opening game. Going to be playing all the way through Sunday night. As Nedelicki hits that one up the middle to Doss, steps on second, and there's the out. We do have a shout out for Sammy Jo over on Facebook already. Sammy Jo is the best from Kathy, so you're the best around. So 10 unassisted for the third out there. We're going to get Shooters back around here in the top of the third. So I'll be doing another game here tonight for you. That's going to be our 9:45 matchup between Iron and Moneyline. That game featuring Donnie Rollins, who will be doing some games here for us here this weekend. So Donnie will be doing some games up here in the booth for Field 1, some games with me on Field 1, and then also some games over on Field 2 when he's not playing. So as I told him before the tournament started, I hope you do as few games with me as possible because that means Iron made a deep run. But, hey, if you don't, at least we got a backup plan for you. So we are all set here, top of the third. Keenan Connolly up to hit. The smooth-handed shortstop ropes that into center, just left of the logo for out number one. Eddie hits that one up the middle, right to short center. Easy throw over to first for out number 2. Our umpire at the bottom of the screen is Joe. So Pat Martin, 2 outs. The lefty with the long black trousers. Kelly green hat. 2-1 count here. That one roped deep into right. Right fielder took a step in. That one well over his head into the sea of people. Pat around second. He's being waved around third. Throw coming in, but he's got him by several steps. Touch them all. Pat Martin, that's a 2-out home run. So Pat punches that one to deep right. Right fielder took a step in, and you could just see it on his face, even from up here. He knew that one had him beat by several steps, and Pat was moving around the bases. So Zach Solario takes a ball. He's got quite the burner on his right shin. He's got the sleeve on the left shin, but the bruise on the right. That one into right center. Center fielder going to corral it. And there's a 2-out single following the home run for Zach Solario. So Jake McTeague, number 44. McTeague hits that one into right. Right fielder chasing it in. Under, makes the catch. But Pat Martin with a 2-run home run extends the lead to 4. Hall of Fame Concessions coming up in the bottom of the 3rd. So we're going to be back to the top with Bowers, Flanagan, and Rogers for Concessions. Came all the way from Iowa for this one. 3 Iowa teams in the tournament. Hall of Fame Concessions and Chucks both playing tonight. And then Old Timers playing tomorrow. They got a bye as they were the 3rd seed last year. An exciting run for them on Sunday. As that one up the middle to Jack off his hands. Throw across, doesn't get him. That's a leadoff single for Jordan.
Number 6, TJ Flanagan.
So TJ Flanagan takes a ball. Good to see Joe P checking in over on Facebook. Pretty cool to see some of these Iowa teams as well in glove tournaments wearing no glove. See how deep it goes to get ready for something like this, how much it matters. So 2-2 count here. Zeman to Flanagan. That one just misses the base runner Bowers. He's going to take third on the hit from Flanagan. So first and third, nobody out here for Hall of Fame Concessions. Ralph over on Facebook. That's Jake Zeman on the mound.
Now batting number 34, Sam Rogers.
So Sam Rogers up first and third. Hall of Fame Concessions chasing 4. Just nick the plate. Good look from Jake. That one into right. Nice piece of hitting there. Flicked right in front of Pat Martin. So there's an RBI single. First and third still for Hall of Fame Concessions. An RBI single for Sam Rogers. Here comes Trey.
Now batting number 23, Trey Blackford.
Chris over on Twitch checking in. Good to have you with us, buddy. Make sure if you're watching, you want to give a shout out or just support your favorite team, drop it in the chat. We'll read it on air. We're all just having fun here. It's going to be a long 4 days. So Blackford here with first and third, nobody out. Still chasing 3. There's strike 2.
Time out. Okay, who's the third base coach? Thank you.
So quite a few Hall of Fame players around the third base area. Joe just clarifying who's the third base coach, making sure that we don't have too much chaos out there. Is that one hit into left center? That's going to split the outfielders. It's deja vu all over again. First and third, still nobody out on another RBI single. Here comes Dylan. It's one of those things during the play-in game, was talking with Donnie about it. A big swing is always nice, but if you can just consistently rope those singles together, the numbers add up quickly. So 5-3 here. Concessions chasing 2. That one just past Connolly. So another RBI single, this time first and second with nobody out. To get time. Coach Ray Zarnick. And you hear Joe telling both benches, this is 1 visit. You get 4. Then the pitcher gots to go. So Joe going out. Here after Ray and Jake converse on the mound.
Nobody else, guys.
This one deep into left, chasing it back, makes the catch over the shoulder, tag towards third. Good quick throw in, though, limits him to 1 base. So a deep fly ball for the first out. Both runners move up. So one out. Here's Dakota. So 3 runs across here in this half so far for Concessions. Over to the right side. Doss flips to first for out number 2, but another run comes in, and we are all knotted up at 5. Karen McHugh over on Facebook. Let's go, Shooters. Big Phil, fan of the broadcast. Was able to see him before the game. That one to the left side. Two outs here. Pat up to bat with a runner on third. Big inning for Hall of Fame. 4 runs across. Since we're in the trust tree, I'll just tell you I had to mute the microphone because a bug flew into my mouth. It was disgusting. That one up the middle to Doss once again. Sure hands, flips it over to Eddie for out number 3. But 4 big runs there for Concessions brings it all back up to 5 as we head to the top of the 4th. So we're going to get a pinch hitter here for Shooters. So Robbie Bosco will be pinch hitting here for Nick. Thank you, Danny, on Facebook. I ate some protein. We'll take that. It's been a long day here for our staff here at the park. Do want to give them a shout out, our grounds crew and all of our tourney staff. Pretty much been working since about 7:30 this morning to get everything out here as that one rolled over to short. Clean play, high throw, though, and it goes into the dugout. So Bosco's going to get a free bag. Shortstop, I think, had a little bit more time than he thought, and he absolutely uncorked that one right into the dugout. So we're going to get Mike pinch hitting here for Jake. So back-to-back pinch hitters for Shooters. Ray Zarnick not wasting any time. So our other broadcast tonight is going to be Iron and Moneyline at 9:45. Is that one ball off the plate? To the right side. Is it going to stay fair? It won't, but the right fielder over makes the catch. Good throw into the infield. So Bosco over to third on the sack. Jeff Mastari up. So good spot here for Shooters to try and retake the lead. High pop fly towards center field. Center fielder in from deep. Bosco about a third of the way down the line, but a great throw from center field. There to hold Robbie Bosco. Dakota Walker with a great throw. So Jake Thompson here is going to pinch hit for Jeremy Jerger. So 3 pinch hitters here. Dakota Wolkin, sorry. I'm working off a picture of a picture, so I appreciate the help. That goes for anybody watching throughout the weekend. If myself or anybody you hear in the background gets a name wrong, just let me know. We'll fix that all up. So I see Dean Pritt checking in on Facebook. Is that one? Thompson hits high into center. Center fielder chasing it back. Makes the catch down to the seat of his pants for out number 3, keeping the runner at third. A great play there in center. So a great throw from center, a great catch in center to keep the run at third base. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Concessions coming up. As I was saying, though, shout out to Dean over on Facebook. He said, mentioned the Hall of Fame Legends or Induction Day Legends game. You can find that over on our Facebook page at PDoFP. 3 innings all the way through the lineup. So 3 times we got to see the Legends step up to the plate. It was a little hot, so that's an instance where the camera overheated as well. I think that's going to be a theme today and tomorrow, but we should have some good weather this weekend. But if you'd like to see the Hall of Fame Induction Day Legends game, make sure you head over to at PDoFP on our Facebook page, and you can see that entire stream. Pretty cool. Was getting help from the one and only Ron Kubicki. It was cool to interact with all of the legends, past and present. One of the gentlemen who threw out the first pitch, 105 years old. So Justin Burns leading off, the number 9 hitter. As someone on Farrows absolutely crushed one into left center with an RBI stand-up triple. I believe that's a bucket hat. That might be Mike. Mike Long, right fielder for Farrows. So 2-1 count here. That one just off the fingertips of Connolly. Leadoff single for Burns, and here's Chris. Actually, it's going to be Cody Johnson hitting for Chris Nedelicki.
Now batting number 2, Cody Johnson.
So 1-1 count here to Cody after the leadoff single from Burns. That one up the middle to Zeman, throws to Doss for 1, over to first. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's our first double play of the tournament. Nice 1-10-3 there. Jake to Jack to Eddie. So that eliminates the leadoff single. We cycle back to the top, and it's Jordan Bowers. That one just got the corner of the plate. Deep fly ball into left center. That's going to split the outfielders all the way to the right fielder on field 2. He's around second into third. They're going to hold him, and wisely, Connolly fires a strike back into the infield. There's a 2-out triple from Jordan Bowers. So Flanagan, a walk, a single, and a run scored here, looking to give Hall of Fame Concessions the first lead, their first lead. Want to thank everyone for joining us here on this beautiful, albeit hot Thursday night. Dry, that's what matters. Is that one over to third, just off camera. Third baseman makes the catch for out number 3. So good job by Jeff there to secure the third out, keep Jordan stranded at third, and more importantly, keep this one all knotted up at 5. Apologies on the graphic. That was the bottom of the 4th. Fun fact, just learned that umpire Joe prefers the red Gatorade. Now we know. So Scotty Zarnik will be substituting in for McTeague. Makes me feel important when he bypasses the official scores to shout up to me that he's going in as a sub. So Jack Doss is going to lead things off here as Jamie comes back with the red Gatorade. The man got what he wants. So Jack with the blue bat, red and blue cleats, steps up into the plate. We're all set to go here. Top of the 5th, 5-5 in the 5th. Foul over to the left side. Good effort from the shortstop, diving for it out of screen. Doss hammers this one into center. Nice frozen rope single there from Jack. Leadoff single, and here comes Elliott. So we have a shout out from Everly Pizarchek at home. Let's go, Dad. Let's see if he can help shooters out right here as he ropes that one over to second. Hit it hard, but unfortunately right at him for the first out.
Now batting number 4, Keenan Conway.
So Keenan Connolly here, runner on first with 1 out. Hits that one just over the umpire's head. Jack around second into third. He's going to hold, and we've got first and third here with 1 out. Of course, we've got 3 more games tonight, 4 games tomorrow, and then 2 full days of games Saturday and Sunday. So make sure you come out to the Park District of Forest Park. We've got all your food and beverage needs covered. Entertainment right here on the field as Eddie Villunas hits that one into left center. Left fielder over, Jack tagging. He's going to score with ease, and Shooters retakes the lead. Pat Martin, who had an absolute moonshot home run in the third. Crushed it all the way, pretty much all the way to our parking lot fence. Hits this one high into right center. Right fielder playing fairly deep to begin. Ranges to his right and makes the catch, but Shooters gets one on the board, retakes the lead in the top of the fifth. Hall of Fame Concessions chasing one, coming right up.
Hey, Joe, can you come over and check the beat, please?
So bottom of the fifth, it's Sam Rogers, Trey Blackford, and Dylan coming up here.
Here we go, guys.
Donnie checking in on Facebook. He's going to be playing in our 9:45 game tonight, Iron versus Moneyline, and then he'll be on the boomstick all weekend long. That one up the middle off Zeman's hand. Jack with it, comes up clean, fires a strike across to Eddie for the out. One of those instances where the pitcher getting a hand on it almost actually helped Jack running towards the middle to make the play, was able to freeze, hold his ground, and off his back foot, hoof it across the diamond for out number one. So two quick strikes here from Jake to Trey. Illegal pitch there. Good landing. Paul Rowan checking in over on Facebook as well. President of the Chicago 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame. We were talking about the Legends game just last inning, but in the distance of this picture, basically about 12 o'clock straight from this camera is the, or 1 o'clock, sorry, from this camera, is that one in to left is going to be dumped right in front of the left fielder for a one-out single. And here comes Dylan. But that building at 1 o'clock on the far part of your screen is the Chicago 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame. You can learn more about them on Facebook at Chi16 HoF. They're going to be open all weekend here for the tournament. You can see more about them over on that page. It's an awesome facility. Induction day was great. Tons of people came out. The Legends game was a whole heck of a lot of fun. Frank, I do not have an update, but I do have a text out looking for one. So as soon as something comes in for the score on field 2, I will let you know. That one high into center. Tag from first potentially. Throw comes in. Good tag, good speed from Trey Blackford. Just a routine fly ball to center, and it's able to take the extra base. So huge there now with 2 outs. If Ross Randall can get a hit, surely a good opportunity to score with good speed on second. Right on cue, 6-4, bottom of the fifth. Players Inc. over Pharaohs. Thank you, Joel, for that update. That's for you, Frank. That one hammered into left. Will it stay fair? Just foul by about a foot. Gave that one a ride all the way to field 3 into our maintenance crew. Hopefully after this game, we'll have the other camera up where you will have a vantage point that far. Overheating issues, about 90 degrees when we got started, a couple hundred it felt like up here. And right on cue, talking about the Chicago 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame, the one and only Bill Kavanaugh over on Facebook, checking in. Glad to have you with us. Sweet swinging, Bill. Had one of the most beautiful hook singles I saw over at the Hall of Fame Induction Day Legends game. Right over the first baseman's head. Brought in two. It was a thing of beauty. So for those of you just joining us over on field 2, bottom 5, Players Inc. over Pharaohs 6-4. Right now, this one 6-5. Shooters with the lead. That one rolled over to third, down to a knee, throws across. Nice pick from Eddie. And he throws the ball jubilantly. So heading to the top of the sixth, Shooters looking to add to the lead. A great scoop indeed, Matt, on the throw across the diamond from third to first. Going to make sure to take this one right on your screen all the way up the flagpole. It's all right, though. Like I was talking to Ray before the game. He said, "You're going to be hot up there?" I said, "Hey, we're really not doing anything. It's you guys I'm worried about." So we've got a fan up here. We're making it work. We're just counting down the days until the 70s and low 80s here this weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend for some softball, so you're going to want to make sure you get out to the park. Got lots of food, lots of awesome options. You can head over to the pool, the skate park, tennis courts, all sorts of amenities here on this beautiful campus here at the Park District of Forest Park. So 3-0 count here to Zach. This one high into right. Right fielder back and over a few steps. So we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Scott Zarnick going to be hitting for Jake McTeague. Flips that into right at the right fielder. A few steps to his left. And there's a quick out for Zarnick. So 2 flyouts to right. Nick turns on that one at right again. Right fielder in. Makes all 3 outs in that inning. Had to move to his right, had to move to his left, had to move a couple steps back. He made all 3, so Shooter still clinging to a 1-run lead. Hall of Fame Concessions looking to change that here coming up in the bottom of the 6th. So it's 7 p.m., feels like 93. You can imagine how some of these guys might be feeling. Have been warming up since about 5 p.m. So it's been a long day so far as Dakota Wolkin steps in. Here to start this inning. It's going to be Pat, Justin, and Chris. So 7, 8, 9, 10, then top for Hall of Fame.
Hey, play ball, guys.
So a gentleman walking in right field. Just took a quick time, and as umpire Joe trying to get him moved, the guy waves. Gotta love it. Happy No Glove Nationals, folks. So all set to go. That one into left, right, towards the left fielder, about 5 steps to his right to make the catch. See, that's where I wish the wide-angle camera was working. We would have seen that whole thing. Not a care in the world, just walking through the field and just a happy wave. Yes, luckily he did have all of his clothes on. With too early in the tournament for a streaker. Is that one a ball from Jake? So Pat 0 for 2.
Strike lemon.
That one right up the middle at Jack. Flips it over to Eddie. Been a busy day up the middle for Jack Doss. There's 2 outs, and here's Justin Burns. Burns hits that one into center for a 2-out single. Of course, folks, make sure if you're watching over on Facebook or Twitch, hop in the chat, drop a line. Having some fun over on Twitch right now. Looks like a punt off. So Cody Johnson pinch hitting once again. Gingivitis on Twitch, dropping lines. Love it. Thank you for checking in. Is that one roped up the middle? Running him around third. Jack with it. Fires it home. Pulls the catcher up high. Pisarcek could not corral that one to make the tag. The throw just a little bit high. Johnson with an RBI single and then goes to second on the throw. The throw came in and Burns was definitely not stopping at third that whole time, but I don't know if that communication came in on the middle because as Doss turned, he hoofed it, but it wasn't a clean throw in. Threw it a little bit high. Pisarcek made the catch, but Elliott could not get the tag down, and Cody advanced to second on the throw. So we're all tied up at 6 here in the 6th. It was 5-5 in the 5th. Why not 6-6 in the 6th? That one to the right side, foul by a couple feet. Yeah, great slide indeed. Doss has a good arm there in short center. Pitched over at Triton. Got a lot under it, but unfortunately got under it a bit as well, drawing the catcher slightly out of position. So the throw definitely got there in time, but unfortunately pulling Elliott just a little out. Still tied up at 6. 2 outs on the inning, a quick 2. So both hits happening after 2, back-to-back singles. Is that one fouled to the left side? So 6-6 in the 6th, 1-2 count, 2 outs, runner on second. A little bit deep, right at the top of that arc. That one popped up to the right side. Jerger over his shoulder. Right fielder slides, makes a nice catch. Pat Martin. Jerger was ranging back. Looked like just on his last couple of strides, he wasn't going to be able to get to that one. Martin went sliding under. Jerger jumped. You go low, I go high. They made the catch for out number 3, and it looks like a home run over on field 2 in the Pharaohs game by the Pharaohs. That one was an absolute launched ball all the way up to the fence. So top 7 here, all knotted up at 6. It's going to be Jake, Jeff, and Jeremy. We'll see what Shooters does with their subs. Couldn't ask for a better game to start off the 2023 No Glove Nationals Tournament, the 55th annual. For those of you who've been here with us from day one, 55 years strong. For those of you like me who've only been doing it for a couple years, this is pretty darn cool, and I highly suggest you come check it out. Glad to have you with us here on the broadcast, but if you thought these vibes were immaculate, you should definitely see what's going on here on Harrison Street at the Park District of Forest Park. There's a strike, good pitch. There's strike two. Jake hits that one just over short center. There's a leadoff single from the shooter's pitcher. Unfortunately, I don't have my dump button here for this one. We'll get that going for game two here tonight. A little chaotic here getting the tournament started. So Jeff looking for a big hit. We saw that great play over at third. Of course, we do want to thank our sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, riveroakscdjr.com. So full count here. Runner on first, nobody out. And there's ball four. So a leadoff single followed by a walk. Jake Thompson's going to be pinch hitting for Jeremy Jerger. So runners on first and second. Thompson flips that to the right side. Through the tree. Those magical trees to the right side, keeping the ball away from the train tracks. Inside the fence. You hear Coach Ray Zarnick say, let's go, hit the ball. Trying to place that one to the right side. See if he can uncork one here. Hits that to the left side. Third baseman under, infield fly. There's your first out. So pop up over to third. Still first and second. Jack Doss, the leadoff hitter. Frozen rope single in the fifth, and a run scored. So he broke the tie. Doss hits a high fly ball into left. No tag. So two quick base runners, then two quick outs. Paul with a little fun fact there, says Joe came up with a great group of umpires. Terry Riley and Joe Hoffman, both also in the Hall of Fame. See, that's the type of stuff you learn from the Chicago 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame and the proprietors of that fine establishment located here at the corner of Des Plaines and Harrison at the Park District of Forest Park. There's a strike. Deep fly ball to left. Left fielder took a half step in. That one gets him. That's going to bring 2 in for Shooters. Elliott around second. He's going to have a stand-up triple. 2 RBIs from Elliott Pisarcek. And Evelyn, I hope the waiting that one at bat was worth it, because Dad, with a big hit there, breaks the tie and gives Shooters the 8-6 lead. Elliott absolutely crushed that ball. The left fielder only a half step in, but that was all he needed as Keenan Connolly hits that one right to the left fielder once again, but he froze for that one. So Shooters takes the lead. They're up 2. Hall of Fame Concessions here with their last wraps in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, a lot of comments there. Big hit, big ball, bailed him out. A leadoff single followed by a walk, then 2 quick outs on a pop out and a high fly ball to left. Shallow left, and Elliott saying, hold on, guys, I got this. Absolutely drilled that ball to the outfield, brought 2 in, and put all of the pressure here on Hall of Fame Concessions in the bottom of the 7th inning. This one roped into center. So TJ gets things started off there with a big single. There's a strike. Flips to the right side. Foul, out of play. Almost a nice catch by a fan. Want to thank everyone for joining us here. Bottom of the 7th, Shooters versus Hall of Fame Concessions. Concessions up right now, chasing 2. After this one, we'll be back on the air around 9:30-ish for Iron and Moneyline. We'll pick up the conclusion of the game before that. Meatball City and Demons. And then this one is that one roped into center. So back-to-back singles to start off the inning. And Trey Blackford up to bat. So Doss calling for time, just clarifying with his pitcher. So Ray now calling time. So that's our second mound visit. Still waiting on a score from field 2 for those of you asking. Did text our crew over there. Boy, if I had a nickel for every time someone didn't answer a text, I'd probably have a plate of tacos in front of me right now from the food stand over at the Park District of Forest Park. Mostly done by our concession stands and volunteers. This entire tournament, I believe over 240 volunteers this entire weekend. So thank you to everyone. As that one up the middle into center, bobbled. Zach comes up with it cleanly. So do want to give a special shout out and thank you to all of our volunteers as well for helping make this whole weekend possible. This entire event, community driven. So base is loaded, nobody out. Dylan up to bat. High fly ball into center. Throw is going to go to Doss at second. So good job keeping the run there. That does bring one in, but still keeps a double play in line. So one out, 8-7. My heart is pounding, so I can only imagine how these players feel right now. Dylan with the sac fly, RBI. Ross, Randall up. First and third, one out. So Ross hits that one high to center again. Throw going into 2, so we're all tied up at 8. You hear from my left, now we go win it here. Dakota Wolken up to bat, 8-8 in the 7th. So we skipped 7-7. We had 5-5 in the 5th, 6-6 in the 6th. Went straight to 8-8 in the 7th. Runner on first. Wolken 0 for 3. Hits that into right center. That's going to fall, and that's going to bring in the winning run. Trey Blackford around third in to score on the gapper from Dakota Wolkins. That could not make the catch, and the RBI double wins game 1 here for Hall of Fame Concessions. So 9-8 victory here in game 1 over Shooters as our maintenance team comes running into frame. What a game here on game number 1 at the 2023 No Glove Nationals Tournament. So what a walk-off win there from the Iowa team. Shooters got out to an early lead, 4-0 in the first, had the lead for a good portion of the game, and then went and scored 3 in the final frame to tie it up and take the lead. A beautiful piece of hitting at the end there. Some big 2-out hitting. That one placed perfectly in the gap. Center fielder Zach could not get to it, and it falls. Good wheels around the base from Trey Blackford to secure the victory. So Hall of Fame Concessions victorious in game number 1. They're moving on to tomorrow to take on the defending champions Tito's 45s at 7:15 p.m. right here on Field 1. So make sure you stay tuned to at PDoFP and at No Glove Nationals over on Facebook for all of our scheduling updates. We'll have game or broadcast updates for you as well as everything else you may need. So thank you for joining us here for game 1. We're going to have a weekend of fun. Make sure you stay tuned to at PDoFP and at No Glove Nationals for more of our broadcast schedule. An even better idea, come on out to the Park District of Forest Park this weekend for some of the best softball around, and I may be biased, but some of the best food around as well. For game number 1, I'm Adam Cumby here at the Park District of Forest Park. I'll be back for our 9:45 broadcast between Iron